This is my audience for my demonstration speech for speech 1510. CRISPR is a genetic modification which can alter gene expression and cure cancer. CRISPR uses the Cas9 cells to take RNA from other materials and then can also splice DNA and change the gene expression. It is most influential in genetics because it can alter DNA and it can change which gene is being expressed. This is just an in-depth diagram of it. Basically all it is that the Cas9 takes DNA and can also reproduce a different array and translate it, or transcription, sorry. It can transcribe a new form of DNA which can change the gene expression, and it can't exactly change the way things look as they are developing, but can change them as, like, if they're like an embryo or if they're still building new cells, they can change the gene expression that way. This is a more in-depth process of CRISPR as well. As CRISPR is more like bacteria, it can take in DNA and transcribe it in RNA, which can also be transcribed back into DNA, which can alter gene expression. So what it's doing here at the second stage is just taking in new DNA and transcribing it in the regular alanine, thymine, glycine, and cycline. And the last stage is the most important, which is it can basically use the RNA that it has stored to fight other ailments and fight other bacteria with the same DNA that it already has. So it's basically like a key. The way of splicing is different because it directly affects DNA, and it can also use it as a way of fighting cancer by basically giving the immune cells the DNA of the affected tumors, and it can the immune system can then be recognized to it and can destroy it. As you can see here, I forgot to change the slide, I'm sorry. Yes, the Cas9 can uses RNA sequences to splice DNA, which can basically alert the white blood cells to the tumor so it can be destroyed, and basically gives them a key to it. Alright, and here's all my works cited. The genetic polymorphism is a compiled research data from students in Harvard, MIT, and Virginia State, which they've been using CRISPR in their biology labs for a really long time. So they're very credible, I believe. Thank you for my speech.